What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. We will be doing a live analysis and live trading session in this Tokyo session or before the London session starts. It's a pre-preparation, and then we'll do another one during the London session and New York session. This is an incredible opportunity now for everyone. We decided to come live twice every day to increase trading activities as we are trading more, and we want you to see on board. Before I begin, as usual, make sure you like the stream, smash the like button, don't forget to smash it, and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. If you're new, make sure that you subscribe so that you don't miss out any of the content that I'm releasing every single day, including weekends, that will change your trading system completely. As you can see, this is almost end of the Asian session, and we see that quite a few pairs showing a really great trading opportunity, especially the AUD pairs, as AUD news has been released and there is a candle going to close after half an hour. We'll see how we can find a trading opportunity in this time. In the meantime, you can use the live chat on your right side. Using that live chat, you can ask me any question if you have any question in your mind, or if you want me to analyze any of the pairs that you are trading with. So let me look at the Aussie pairs. We see that AUD in fact created quite a few multiple liquidity gap. Especially we see that Aussie yen and Aussie dollar is highly volatile. So let's see. First of all, let's look at the daily close. It's very important that, because this timing is very different than the one we do in London and New York session, because this is the time when just the traders are preparing for trading, and also Asian traders are very active in this market now. So let's find out that which way the market likely to be heading. We look at the Aussie yen. First of all, looking at the monthly, Aussie yen monthly perspective is highly bearish. For me, Aussie yen is very good pair because Aussie looks stronger and yen is weaker. So looking at the weekly time frame, we see that there is a doji on the weekly. With that doji, there is a primary a movement to the upside. Today is especially very important because there is a monthly close. As you can see on the monthly close, we see that in fact Aussie yen has given us a candle that is a highly bullish, guys. You see that. Now with that candle, what I think that Aussie yen is likely to do, it will go up around half of this monthly week, okay, around half of this zone, and from here we might see a bounce. So with that being said, let's readjust it for this resistance here. I think that Aussie yen potential for pushing to the upside further. Now on the weekly, we have seen a doji, and with the doji we have seen a breakout to the upside. So what I think that Aussie yen is likely to go further to the upside. Daily price action is bullish. As you can see, there was a back-to-back two daily dojis and then a move to the upside correction. With that correction, we have seen nice looking shooting star or a doji. Now with that doji, we have seen a strong breakout. So with that being said, guys, what I think that Aussie yen is preparing for a move to the upside. Now this is the 4-hour candle which is going to close and which is coming as a false breakout candle. If you look at closely, what you see that in fact it has penetrated this previous resistance zone here. You can see that this is the resistance zone here. Quite a few candles has a rejection, resistance here. Now we see that the price just been tested this resistance zone as a support and created this bullish candle. What I think that the only thing is that it's facing this another resistance, but what I think that we could potentially see a rise on Aussie yen. Now the question is it coming back again to test this 20 period moving average or going up? I think that it will go up. The reason is you see that multiple liquidity gap. First of all, look at this one here, okay, this 4-hour candle. In fact, it has huge liquidity already, penetrated the shooting star to the downside and then created this middleman, which in fact a very important price action pattern, middleman with this 20 period moving average. Okay, let's look at according to our trend following strategy indicator, what it says, that it is giving us a buy signal here. So that means that we could potentially see Aussie yen is going up this way. And I think that, as I mentioned, if you look at this resistance zone here, I think that Aussie yen is likely to go up further in this direction, the way the price action is formed. So yeah, that's look like a very highly bullish, guys. In the meantime, let me know what you are thinking and what's your let me look at the chat, guys. Wanna say Food Mart, hi sir, hello Food Mart, favor, hi coach, favor, thank you very much. Mahmoud, hi sir, good day Mahmoud, thank you very much. Favor, dollar yen, yeah, look at it. Sherry, good day boss, Sherry, thank you. Food Mart, I want to know about gold. I'll look at gold now. Shahnawaz, a unique hat. Benjamin, good morning coach, connecting from Johannesburg, thank you very much Benjamin. Okay, look at gold now, look at the gold. What I see that, guys, let me look at the AUD USD, they are correlated. I think that you know that let me look at the daily first of all, overall picture. Looking at the weekly, so I think, you know that, guys, I think that Aussie dollar, because what I'm also looking at Aussie dollar is easy to understand gold, they are correlated. You see this weekly doji on Aussie dollar. What I think that the price is going to test this resistance zone here, trend line. Okay, the reason is, guys, you see that the price already tested the lower part of this weekly doji, right? Now still the upper part is remaining. What I think that this price is going to go up, test this resistance level, and from here we could see a drop. Now looking at the daily, you can see that on the daily perspective, we have seen first of all an inverted head and shoulder. The price has broken up, came back down to this previous level of resistance, which is starting support, and we see primarily a reaction to the upside. What I think that we could see some movement in the other direction. Now it could be that, you know, that after going up somewhere here, we could see some reversal, but until we see a clear direction. Now at this point, the way the price action form, it is not tradable. So the direction is not clear because the price facing this support and also the long-term trend is bearish. So what I think that the price may go up little further, okay, or we could see straight drop. In that situation, we will be trading. See, I'm repeating again, if we see that in case, let's say there is a news coming up today on also Aussie dollar, let me look at the Forex factory, which is the news calendar. If you are completely new in trading, this is the website where you can find all the high impact news announcement. Okay, and with that news announcement, you can see which way the market is giving you the news. So with that being said, you see that Aussie dollar news coming today at 7:20 p.m. Sydney time, which is a couple of hours later, and also early later today in New York session we have USD news release. So with that said, what I think that Aussie dollar, guys, there are two possible scenario, because this is the starting of the London session just after, you know, few hours. So what that London session will give you a really good movement direction. So this direction on Aussie dollar now, let me tell you what it could happen, that it could respect this resistance level here, okay, and then could continue to drop. Okay, so if that's the case, then we might find shorting opportunity later after a head and shoulder formation, or okay, or we could see continuation to the upside, okay, a little further probably to this level, and then from here creating a double top, we might see a massive drop. And that the two drop that I will be waiting for, like we did yesterday. You remember that when the price reversed, we took a good trade on Gbpusd, Gbpusd, on gold. So what I'm waiting for, either to be respected here, okay, this level, and to have to see a strong rejection, or to see a continuation. Until we see any of this, either we need to see a strong rejection, okay, possible to happen, because you see that with this narrow green candle, this one also a very strong level of resistance zone. The price is now rejecting here, you see that. So from that level, we could potentially see possible to see a drop on Aussie dollar, all right, like that. And with the drop, in fact, it might break this support level here, all right, support level. So if this is the case, then let's go to the gold to see, in fact, what in that case gold could be bearish. Okay, for me, really, I will be very happy to sell gold if we see a very strong rejection from this 20 period moving average, guys. Okay, and in our separate group, we all also sell gold on 20 period moving average. So let me look at the daily price action. Okay, yeah, there are a couple of scenarios. As I told you, it is possible for gold to test the daily 20 period moving average as well. Okay, so let me draw this two level, because the day just started. There is a lot of drama still waiting for us on later today, and these are the two levels, very important. Okay, this is the why, because the first one is, you see the daily 20 period, which will be around here. Now if the price reach this 1655 level at any time today, in London session, in New York session, definitely we will be selling gold. Why? Because first of all, look at this daily narrow doji here. You see that this is the previous support zone here, which is also a 20 period moving average. So guys, keep in mind that I'm repeating again, 1655 level is crucially important for selling. As soon as the price will reach there, if it's reach, that will be huge probability for selling gold. The reason is quite a few confluence. Let me tell you why. First of all, daily, you see this narrow doji. This is the support of this daily narrow doji for gold, daily 20 period moving average. And if you go to the scale down to the 4 hour, this is where the previous neckline, previous support zone, which is here acting as resistance. I think that could happen later today, or maybe in New York session. And if that's the case, we might see another long wick candle here like that, creating a lower high or an invert, a head and shoulder, and then we could see a massive drop on gold. And because the monthly close, we could see that movement. Okay, and that is where I'll be selling. We closed our gold trade with some profit, not full profit, because the gold was reversing from there. And as you have seen yesterday also, we closed some good trade on GBP CHF and GBP CAD, and we will be, that keep trading to see in fact what happened. Now this gold candle is going to close after 1 hour 16 minutes. Now based on how this one is closing, we will be deciding which way trade. Now if this current candle, let's say, closes like that as a strong red candle from here, yeah, it is possible even to drop from here. So the price action on gold for me is bearish. Now based on where I will be selling, either from this 20 period moving average or from here, based on the price action confirmation. And as soon as I will find that opportunity, I will be sending this trade. I will be taking the trade and I will be sending to our students who are trading with us, learning our strategies. Now if you want to trade with us, learn our strategies in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, you can find a link in the description area. And also you can check the top of this chat. There is a pinned comment. You can pinned message where the website address is given. You can visit the website for potential joining. There's a lot of things including regular trade alert, indicators that we translated our trend following strategy into a Pine script, and also available for MetaTrader 4. Always there is a lot of things in this Forex Trading Wizard Academy. You can check it out. Let me look at the chat. Kaylee, good morning, coach. Good morning, Kaylee. Kindly look at gold. Kaylee, for gold, as I mentioned that I'm bearish on gold. We already closed one, not full profit, half profit, but what I will be waiting for another opportunity, as I mentioned already, either from this 20 period moving average on the 4 hour, not blindly after a strong rejection, or from this previous support turning resistance, or even if we see strong rejection from here, from these are the three zones. And the hottest zone for me, if later today gold go to this daily 20 period moving average 1655, even we can sell here without a lower time frame price action confirmation, keeping our stop loss above this daily high. So if it reach our gold at 1655, then we will put our stop loss around 1667. We'll sell from 16655, and we can target at least 1630. That will be an awesome trading opportunity, guys. Thank you very much. Armand, Gbpusd, please look at it. Vicky, good morning, coach. Vicky, thank you very much. Sajida, Obaid, Gbpusd, buy or sell. There is no buy or sell. Let's look at analysis, and then we'll look at which way we can trade. Let's look at first of all daily price action, guys, and Gbpusd. Okay, Gbpusd, as you have seen yesterday, we found a very good trading opportunity. We took 2 trades on GBP in our day and swing trading group. We closed 2 profitable trades on GBP CHF and GBP CAD, which is 3%. And in our scalping group, we closed 1 profitable trade on GBP JPY. And in our scalping group, so far all the trade is winner. Incredible. Okay, incredible. Let me show you something, guys. You'll miss that otherwise. Okay, so Gbpusd, we'll look at Gbpusd, but before Gbpusd, I want to show you something. Okay, so I'm just looking at this one here, guys. I'll come back 1 second. Okay, so for Gbpusd, as you can see, we have seen a very strong drop on the daily time frame. The price action looks still bearish. Okay, still bearish. Let me look at what's happening with that one. Okay, so this is what this is the reaction in our scalping group. So this is a screenshot from our scalping groups. I just crossed out their name because of their privacy. So we are really spending a very good time on all the groups in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Definitely, it's a really awesome time. If you want to join, then I would say that this is the best time to learn trading with almost very reasonable cost. So let's look at now Gbpusd. Looking at the monthly, okay, let me delete that one. Okay, so looking at the monthly, guys, on Gbpusd, we see that this is the monthly candle close today, which is a bearish candle. Okay, it's green, but it's still bearish. Why? Because this candle is still remaining between the previous month's high and low. All right, now where can I expect a rejection? Now look at this one, top high, upper part of the monthly week is very important. Okay, so the price action is going around the zone where we can expect a rejection on Gbpusd, certainly. So this is the resistance level that I am expecting Gbpusd. If it reach there, I am sure that there will have some reaction from this level. Looking at the weekly, we see that this is the weekly resistance level also, where there is a weekly opening and closing, creating a lower high with that weekly level. Now why this zone is so important? If you look at the past, you see that there is a weekly bearish engulfer, which in fact has a very strong confluence in it. With that weekly bearish engulfer that has crossed the high, crossed the low, absolutely bearish. Now the previous one created a lower high with that level, giving us a very strong bearish price action. Now today, what we have seen, that not today, this week, the price opened with a gap down. That's a huge probability, guys. So with that being said, from that level we can expect certain reaction this week. Later we might see breakout, we don't know, but now for short term we could see some bearish price action. Now look at this one here, this level exactly aligning with this daily opening and closing level. Let me readjust this with the daily opening and closing. Now what I think, that 1.1558 level, if the price reach today, that could be an absolutely good level for selling. And I think that from that level, this is the daily chart, Gbpusd is likely to come back down again to the daily 20 period moving average, and from that zone we might see that Gbpusd reversing to the upside. So let me tell you again, so what I think, that today later we could see an uprise to this daily opening and closing. Okay, it could even reach this level, this daily week level, and from that zone we could see a reversal to the downside to the daily 20 period moving average, and from that level we might see in the future a reversal to the upside. So why? Because if you look at this daily chart, it's in fact, it started an uptrend, okay, but at the same time long term is downtrend. So what it will do, it will go to a certain level, certain resistance level, will come back to another area of value. See how the price move in the market. You need to understand the price always bounce from an area of value to area of value, and that's how the price moves. So if we look at intraday time frame for that, what it looks like, let me draw a level on the daily 20 period moving average, guys, so that you know how does it work. Okay, all right, so on the intraday perspective, yeah, that looks like it, because you see that this is the level where there is a wickless candle on the 4-hour time frame. So what I think, that later today the price will revisit that zone, okay, in this resistance level. From here we could see a drop to this level, and from here we might see a reversal, which in fact is the newly created channel. If you look at the bigger picture, you see very clear picture. You see that that's how looks like that Gbpusd is preparing for a future movement like that. Okay, so you see that clear picture. That's how you need to understand the market. You see, now Yeah, I think that's gonna happen for Gbpusd, guys. Let me know if you didn't understand yet. So okay guys, so give a big thumbs up, guys. Give a big thumbs up, smash the like button. Let me know how many of you new today for the first time you found on YouTube Forex Trading Wizard Academy. I want to know if you completely new today. Let me know in the chat and introduce yourself. You found the best trading education possible. If you are review some of our educational content in this YouTube channel, you will understand it. Let me see. Good morning, sir. Sangram. Okay, so the live chat displays is still not visible. It will be shown. Coach, please, Kelo, what's your opinion on NZD CHF? I will look at it. Thank you for all you do. For please, can you check euro dollar for me? Yeah, make MC absolutely favor. Please analyze jump 25 market. I'll look at it and jump 25. So blessed to have a bell. So blessed to have you on, coach. My corner. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. All no problems. Thank you. Mohammed, Dr. Nizam, please US30. Thank you very much for your. I took that compliment, Mohammed. That's awesome, Mohammed. Hi, coach. Good morning. Good morning. Aradhya. Okay. Salman new today. No problems. Thank you, Salman. Salomi. Pardon me. Yeah. Thank you. We are welcome. Nishi. Hi, sir. Nishi. Thank you very much. Dauda, I did have similar analysis after watching some of your videos and use the same formula. Thank you very much. Hi sir, good morning. What's your view on Aussie dollar? We already discussed Aussie dollar. We'll look at it. I'm following you for a few months. Muhammad Mamin, yeah, I saw you. Thank you very much. Nicholas, morning sir. May you do us gold, sir? Yeah, we discussed gold. We'll look at again. Awesome timing of your analysis. No problem. Thank you very much. So let's look at David. Today is my first day joining live and I'm enjoying it. Thank you, David. Thank you very much. I'm sure that you will enjoy it. Thank you for your time also. So let's look at again the news calendar is very important. We see that Aussie dollar 720, there is a news coming up, and then at night USD. At night means like in my zone. At night it could be in your different timing. And tomorrow NZD. Okay, also CAD, also USD. So yeah, there is NFP coming, guys. Absolutely amazing NFP time. I love NFP. You remember the last NFP, we secured an incredible trade during this NFP time in the YouTube live on dollar yen, which turned into 3.1 times profit. So yeah, NFP is giving us really some good opportunity. So now let me look at so Gbpusd, as I mentioned, that I'm expecting it to go up to test this level. I'm very confident that this is gonna happen. It will test this level again, which is around let's say 1.1558 zone, not exact level, zone. So this could be around this level, and once you see very strong rejection from here, we'll short Aussie Gbpusd again. I think that it will come back again to this daily 20 period moving average zone, and from here we might see a reversal. So let's go back to Aussie dollar again. Why? Because I'm focusing Aussie dollar more and more. Is the news is coming at 7:20 p.m. today in Sydney time, which is a couple of hours later. We could potentially see some movement on this instrument. Now monthly, the candle close, guys. So let me tell you where I can expect a reversal on the lower time frame on Aussie dollar, because when the monthly close, it is truly important that we look at the price action. Let me look at the monthly. This is the monthly doji, and when I think the price around 0.6476 could be a zone where we could potentially see a rejection from this zone on the monthly perspective. Okay, so this is the monthly candle which is close, which is doji, which is also a bearish price action. So when you see a very strong monthly rejection followed by a doji, in fact it's a bearish price action. Now if we take your Fibonacci on the monthly perspective, we see that from starting of the move to the end of the move, exactly you see that monthly candle retraced 38.2% Fibonacci level, which is in fact a minimum Fibonacci level. So with that Fibonacci level, we can expect a rejection on the lower time frame weekly perspective. As I mentioned, that if we draw a trend line on the weekly time frame on Aussie dollar, we see that the price, this is the zone that I would say that very important for Aussie dollar. Let me adjust it. All right, so you see that this is the zone is very important, this triangle. Okay, now looking at the daily, you see this is what's happening. The price action is, this is the daily time frame. I think that we might see some still movement to the upside to this level. Okay, and looking at the intraday 4 hour, okay, so this is the zone. Absolutely, I'll wait for Aussie dollar to go up and test this level. Okay guys, so this is, otherwise I will not be selling, because you see that Aussie dollar on the monthly, it created a doji. The way the price action will form, we have to adjust our view with the price action. Okay, so from that level we could potentially find some selling. Okay, so there is a candle close. Let me look at all the pairs to see in fact how it did. We see that AUD CAD has a very long tail on it. Okay, AUD CAD guys, long term bearish. We might see further move up on AUD CAD as well, but I think that finally they are bearish, all of them. Okay, all right, we see a very strong bearish price action on AUD and ZD. Okay, this is absolutely bearish price action. Let me look at the monthly, daily. Okay, we see very strong. Okay, I think that okay, yeah, AUD and ZD has given us a false breakout as well. Okay, so yeah, AUD and ZD is highly bearish guys. Okay, AUD and ZD is highly bearish. Let me look at all other AUD pairs. Euro AUD, Euro AUD also looks like that AUD getting very weaker. Monthly, yes, Okay, UDNZD is bearish, guys. Okay, UDNZD has given us a very strong bearish price action. Stop loss should be above this high. If you are trading a UDNZD, I think that that's a absolutely bearish price action for me. As I told you, that trading is all about probability. No one can guarantee you what may happen, but we all trade based on probability. So SL, at least SL should be around 1.1019. One point, yeah, 1.1019, and can be at so around 50 pip. Yeah, 50 pip stop loss with 50 pip take profit could be a good trade on. So around, yeah. So it is going up for a retracement, but the price action has formed is highly bearish. Okay, so AUD pairs looks very strongly bearish, especially AUD and ZD, and for me is Euro. You know that why? Let's look at the overall price action, how it has formed AUD and ZD. First of all, look at all those intraday candlestick pattern, guys. The only thing that we have for trading as a retail trader is the candlestick. Okay, the only thing we have is the candlestick, and with that candlestick, if you closely look at what we see, that look at this, there is a false breakout. So everywhere it was moving all the way the false breakout, with every time the price was creating bunch of false breakout. So what happened is that if you look at the last session candle, this one in fact has broken this trend line again, the local trend line. You go to the 15 minutes time frame, you see that false breakout. You can see that. Okay, so there was a trend line here on the lower time frame, it in fact created. So we might see some retracement to the upside here, but in fact it is you see there is a narrow green candle. It has created a very strong bearish price action. Looking at the weekly, we have seen couple of weeks bearish candle. Now there is no significant level of support for AUD and ZD, and I think that's gonna continue to drop, guys. Okay, so guys, if you are new today, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and also don't forget to smash this like button. So let me look at all the pairs as the candle closed. Okay, GBP JPY, let me see what it did. Okay, very narrow hanging man on Gbpjpy. Let me look at the 1 hour chart. Okay, so that's really, there is a weakless candle on this one, otherwise put short Gbpjpy on. Because of this weakless candle, it is a little bit of risky, but it is still it's a very narrow opportunity here for shorting, but you will not take because of this weakless candle. Otherwise, I could go for short on Gbpjpy. You see that this green candle is a weakless candle, which could be a bit risky candle to short in this direction. Okay. Otherwise, this could be a very good zone for shorting. Otherwise, now it could even to blow up. Okay. Let me look at all of them to see in fact how it did. So looking at gold again, okay, I think that gold we might see some short-term movement to the upside. Looking at US30 also. Okay guys, so US30, you can see that this is the monthly candle just closed on US30. Very important that we look at this indices. What I think that the price may draw this level of resistance on US30. Looking at the weekly, what I think guys, that this is the weekly candle. Look at this one here, it's a full body green, right? What I strongly believe that US30 will break this weekly high and then immediately will come back down. Looking at the daily, which is something like that. Okay, looking at the intraday, so today if any in this zone on US30, this is the intraday time frame, in this zone any kind of rejection, I will straight short US30. And this is a very crucial area. You see that the trend is tired, it's a big move. Now you see that this kind of pattern is basically kind of reversal, trying to create a reversal. So in this zone, any kind of rejection from this level, strong rejection candle, I will straight short US30 with a big profit target. What I think that if you look at this weekly candle, you see like this candle is basically a fake out candle. And if you look at the past on the left side, you see strong rejection zone. This is a, and absolutely I think that either breaking this weekly high or without breaking from this zone, we could see a very big move on US30. I can expect, because this is, you see it has violated this bearish engulfers completely. So this is an overextended market to the upside on US30, and I will absolutely wait for US30 to give me at least to this level of profit. All right, so looking at the daily, yeah, there is a daily 20 period moving average guys, and so Yeah, I will be waiting for rejection. Let me draw these levels so that you know exactly what I am waiting for and what you might be relating to your trading is like that. So in between the zone, if I see a rejection, okay, in this level, a strong rejection with a false breakout or any kind of, then I will straight sell US30, keeping stop loss above this high, take profit here. Smash the like button now. If you want to trade this with us in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, then you can find a link in the description area. You can visit the website for potential joining opportunity. It's a great opportunity. I think that US30 will reverse from here, and that's an awesome, because this move is overextended fake move for me. I believe that it's the weekly time. You see that this weekly candle, normally when you see this kind of bearish engulfer is violated with such a big giant candle, it's a false breakout, and it could happen that US30 straight come back to this level to create probably a head and shoulder here. So yeah, I think that this month's US30 is coming back down. So either it is breaking this weekly high or respecting this weekly high. Muhammad Abdul, kindly explain some about Euro GBP. I have last day trading pending. Okay, let me look at the Euro GBP. Let me see Euro GBP. Okay. This is the weekly chart on Euro GBP. I think Euro GBP preparing for I think it will come back down again. Let me look at the monthly close. Okay, we have seen a monthly close, so we could see short-term drop on Euro GBP at least. Weekly, we have seen already rise to this level, which is the 20 period moving average on the weekly. Now let me look at the daily. Okay, so for me, Euro GBP, okay guys, so for Euro GBP, let me look at the daily again. See, this is the trend line that is respecting. This is the daily chart, Euro GBP. Okay, so for me, it could go up a little bit, and then respecting this resistance, we might see a drop. Okay, so there are two possible scenario now for Euro GBP. Is yeah, the reason is I'm telling you what's happening. If you see the GBP is very weaker, okay, Euro also weaker, so they are moving in a sideway, keeping Euro a little bit of weaker, but the price action is bearish. You see that it might do a couple of move to the upside, false breakout, and then I think that finally it will just make a move like that. Okay, so Euro GBP for me is bearish. I think it will respect this tail and 20 period moving average and will come back like that. So finally Euro is for me is getting weaker than GBP. Yeah, I think that Euro GBP is getting weaker. Okay guys, so hopefully that you are enjoying. Let me know in the comments how you are thinking about this. So just need clarity. If dollar index is bearish, does it mean all dollar based pairs will be bearish? For example, dollar yen, dollar COD pairs bullish, for example. Okay, Vince, very good question. Vince asked a question that if dollar index is bearish, all USD pairs bearish or no. Okay, firstly, when dollar index is bearish, most of the USD pairs bearish except dollar yen. Couple of pairs very differently behave. Dollar yen, USD CNHs, USD ZAR sometimes behave differently. Especially dollar yen is a unique pairs. Okay, the reason is dollar and yen is almost the similar kind of strength. in most cases you see that most, let's say euro dollar, Gbpusd almost behave in the same way, a little bit different, but you can say that dollar versus rest of the world like this. Okay, so USD versus everything, that's how market moves. So when, let's say, dollar getting stronger, indices drops, Bitcoin drops, let's crypto aside, but dollar gets stronger means gold drops, all the euro USD drops, Gbpusd drops, AUD USD drops, everything drops with dollar, okay, against dollar, except dollar yen. So dollar yen also drops, like dollar yen also goes up because dollar is stronger, means if the dollar is first, then dollar yen will go up. But thing happen is that when yen started to get stronger, then it moves in a sideways. So how it works is, like, for example, when dollar is stronger, okay, what you will do is find a weaker currency to marry with dollar, right? Let's say GBP, AUD, Euro. In these three, which one is the weakest? Use it with the dollar, like that. The reason is all will drop, but sometime if the relative currency is a little bit of stronger, they sometimes move slow or in a sideways. And dollar yen does this also. Let's say if yen is stronger, dollar is stronger, they move in a sideways. And that's why you see dollar yen sometimes create a very boring price action. Let me show you some boring price. You see this? This is a completely boring price action. You see, you can't trade this. It does sometimes, very long time sometimes. You see, let me show you on the daily. There are some very boring price action on dollar yen. Sometimes you have to look at this. This is the daily chart. How many days this price action was moving in a sideways? And look at here also. Though it is trending a little bit, but still very boring price action, you see. So that is why when moving in this one also, this is the daily chart, it's quite a few days moving in a sideways. So that is why you need to first know which one is stronger, which one is weaker, okay? And we are developing a currency strength meter in our Forex Trading User Academy. We'll come back soon. Will be available for every member in our academy. We'll be able to understand which currency pair is stronger, which currency pair is weaker. If you want to be part of that, I will invite you to join Forex Trading User Academy. Join lifetime access so that you can have everything in your hand, so that you can experience. So let me look at Gbpusd. We see that there is a daily level of resistance zone. We see the price came to that level on the daily. We see some rejection happen. You see, this is the daily for our price action from this previous resistance zone, which is acting here as support. We have seen a bounce. I think that because it's a long-term bullish, we could see some bullish move on this one as well. Yeah. Okay, but tell me more story about trading psychology. Yeah, of course, it's a combined package. Trading psychology, technical analysis, understanding the technical part as well as the psychological part is very important part of trading. So yeah, I'll be again, I'll come live on again during the London and New York session as usual in a regular time, guys. You see that AUD and NZD started to drop. My peak for this session is AUD and NZD. I think that AUD and NZD has created quite a few false breakout. It might have some drop in this direction. So yeah, I will be short on AUD and NZD. For me, it's now good pair for shorting. So with that said, I'm gonna wrap up this session, guys. This is a pre-preparation session for this London session and New York session. So do you have any question? Let me know before I wrap up. So for me, let me tell you again, US30 later today, I think that we will should have a rejection in this zone. So if this one break this weekly high, Okay, this is the weekly high, which is 3297, and create a false breakout, then I will be straight short on US30, NAS100, same thing. I need to see that this weekly high is broken, especially US30 is extremely overextended to the upside. I think that it will have some kind of rejection in this direction. Deepak Sharma, good morning Deepak, thank you very much. Entertainment gold. Okay, so let's finally look at gold again. We discussed gold, we'll do again. So for me, gold, what I think that, let me go to the daily time frame. We see that first of all, gold has closed the monthly candle, which is absolutely, guys, bearish. Okay, see, after this kind of candle, what I think that, let's say if gold break this monthly level of support, okay, that will be a massive drop in this direction, massive drop, because in fact this is a very, very strongly bearish market. We have seen a very strong move. Now from this resistance, we have seen that gold monthly candle bearish a couple of times. At some point we could see this monthly opening and closing retest this resistance 1660, 1655, which is possible for today to go or tomorrow. Weekly, we have seen already on the weekly a drop. Now daily, now look, this is the zone. As I mentioned before, if in case gold jump to the upside, okay, looking at the 4 hour, so these are the couple of zone that I will be waiting. First of all, let me draw all these levels. So this is the 4 hour time frame. On the 20 period moving average on gold, this is the zone, resistance zone. So at level around 1645, if I see strong rejection, I'll short. Or if I see that gold in fact has a jump during the news at 1660 or 1655 in this zone, that will be two level that I will wait for a strong rejection on the lower time frame. If I see the price is rejecting from here, I'll short gold, and that could be a big move to the downside, and I'll send that same trade alert to our students as soon as I will find that opportunity. And if you want to trade this with me, you can find a link in the description area. And also guys, if you are looking for a broker, regulated broker, you can find a link in the description area. You can join our trade with as minimum as $100. You can start trading. With that said, I'm gonna end this session. I sincerely believe that you guys enjoyed this session. I'll come live on during that New York and London session in regular time. Make sure you press that bell button and also subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out any of the content that I'm releasing, live session, live analysis. So thank you very much. I'll see you soon in New York session.